Good morning. Happy Thursday. For those looking forward to the weekend, we are almost there. Just one more day. Grab your coffee. Let's do this the right way. Mm. Today's Daily Zigbit is a longer one, but I promise you it is a gem. You do not want to miss it. Communicate your plan. Don't ask for approval. This is one of those other lessons I learned in the United States Marine Corps. I learned this during my enlistment, but I really didn't properly implement it until I got into the networking field. A lot of us feel like we have to always ask for approval to do something. Maybe we come up with a plan of attack, but we don't believe we have the green light to run with it. This could be a preconceived notion. This could just be a fear of failing. If we ask approval to do this plan from our manager, our boss, and they say, yes, go ahead, well, now, if it fails, it's not on us. We push the ownership, we push the blame from ourselves to our managers. Personally, this is the wrong perspective to have, and it's perspective that I actually had for the first 10 years in this career field. Instead of asking your leader, your manager, your boss, should we follow this plan? What option would you like me to follow? I want to do this. Can I? Instead of doing that, provide a quick 3 to 5 minute overview of your plan that you're already doing. Now, this means you have to be strategic here and actually come up with a plan and start working on it, implementing it, building it on your own. So I suggest get some sticky notes, a Sharpie, start forming your plan, start formulating that process, that framework you're trying to come up with. I personally like to use mind mapping techniques. There's a ton of mind mapping programs out there. You can throw down your ideas. So once you have this framework identified, and again, it's kind of a draft form, you hit the ground running. You start working on your plan, your process, your framework. And what I recommend is to create a 3-slide presentation, nothing larger yet. You don't need a 10, 20, or 30 slide presentation. The intent of these 3 slides, that first slide, is to highlight the value. What is it? What's in it for me? What's in it for your manager? What's in it for your leadership, your executive team? Why does anyone care about this plan? What's the customer value? What's the business value? What's your manager's value? They don't need to know how you are doing this, just the value. You want to kind of sell it to them. The second slide is to provide a quick, high-level overview of this plan. This does not mean a down and deep every step of the process. No, high-level, 1-slide overview. Keep in mind, this is just that overview slide. If they want further details, you can always provide some live Q&A in this 3 to 5 minute meeting. Anything longer, set up another meeting to go into a deep dive into your plan. That gives you a chance to formulate more slides, more questions and answers, etc. The third and final slide is to show where you are today and where you will be in 30, 60, and 90 days out. Be realistic and don't overcommit yourself. I like to say, undercommit and overdeliver. What does this mean? This means articulate that you will meet this milestone or that milestone in 60 days, but in reality, you're going to hit it in 30 days. Now, when you do something like this, when you frame it up this way, this makes you look like a rock star to your manager, to the senior executive leadership team, to everyone in the organization. Ask for a weekly status meeting. Now, what this status meeting's goal is, it shouldn't be more than 5 to 15 minutes long, and it's really just to highlight the on-target and not on-target tasks. And then you can discuss any risks to success of the plan. During this meeting, you should also be able to identify what you need from your manager, right? Are you having staffing issues, resourcing issues, time? Do you need them to make you space to complete this plan? A good manager, who I would call a leader, is going to provide you the space and anything else you may need to run with your plan. The first couple of times you do this process, your leader might ask a lot of questions. They might want a deep dive meeting to go over the plan in detail. Eventually, you will build this trust that whatever you create, whatever your plan, whatever you communicate to them is going to be rock solid. It's going to be impactful to them and the overall business. There will be events and decisions that have to be approved by your manager no matter what, your leader. They have to approve them. Now, it will take you time to determine between the two of you what your leader needs to decide on and what they don't need to decide on. I like to frame this up that once you understand what they need to decide on, anything else is on you to run. All right, today's action, think about what you're doing today. Are you asking permission to do everything? Are you pushing blame and ownership to your manager? I bet that there is a strategic plan you could create right now that will immediately provide an impact to your manager, your leader, and your business. And I guarantee it, they will love it. So do it. It's that simple. Let me know in the comment section below how this works for you. I'm here to help as always. Feel free to reach out anytime. Have a great day. Attack your goals. Attack the day and make progress.